Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all of this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya said, yeah, Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Alright. What happened to Gundam and Ryu? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Oh no, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no. There's no way I let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back here, over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
I know, if you keep acting violent, I just might eat you up.
Hey!
Oh, Ryoko, what are you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I really wasn't doing anything. I was chilling in my room when suddenly I heard the fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
I can say something so irresponsible.
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder. Even though we don't want to. That's just to survive.
Wait!
My hero. That's enough. You too, Ryu. I refuse to even learn that name. I'm just calling him Ryu. Kuzuryu maybe, but I'm just calling him Ryu. Where the fuck were you? Were you just eating this entire time?
What happened?
I am right here.
Now then, let us begin.
Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh?
Hey.
It seems to notice it too. You got your earring back. If I did, then I'm right.
Well then.
He got his earring back. How the fuck did he get his earring back?
Wait!
Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, mon ami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
You guys want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
You want to taste and how powerless you are at the class trial? You're even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who doubts on his little sister. I shall allow you a special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. So hurry over.
Huh?
You told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
You mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance.
Be happy!
Be happy, you humans have been spared. Yeah, he got his earring back, so there is a way. I don't give a flying fuck if that fat pig is dead. Who fucking cares? Seriously, sister, you need to go.
So annoying.
Jeez, how boring.
You?
Whatever, let's go inside already.
Well?
In RPG video games, it's common sense for secret areas to be underground. Comparing our situation to a video game, well, I mean, it makes sense because we're fucking in VR, apparently. We're in the Matrix, so... Okay, she's gone. There's no helping her.
This is the worst.
We gotta find the killer. Even if we don't, we're the ones who's gonna be killed. You were wondering about Gun 2, right? You too, huh? Yeah, about his earring.
Why?
It's definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer? Okay, you doing okay? You're lucky you weren't feeling too well earlier.
No.
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern, however. There is no other things we should be focusing on. Well, there are other things we should be focusing on.
Damn it!
Damn it, I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this? No, there is not.
That is...
Huge organization. So my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this.
That's weird.
What happened, Hajime? Or Hajime? Hajime? No, Hajime. Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss. This bitch needs to go as well. You need to go as well because I still don't, I do not forgive. I do not forgive you taking advantage of the blissfully ignorant, culturally ignorant princess and telling her that she needs to suck your dick. I refuse to forgive you for that, sir. That is sexual harassment. That's borderline rape. Is there willing rape? Is that a thing? Like where you trick them? Because yeah, because that ain't cool, sir. Why are you here? This is dangerous, everyone. Please get down. Oh wow, that could have killed someone. That could have killed someone.
No way.
Could be. Is it nice to enter it?
What?
Such suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear. That's totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far, we have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere else for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, then yeah, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, I'd have a very high it'd have a very high difficulty level. Just to do your best to clear the game. And one of me is useless. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hastily lift my feet and step on the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I can do is stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Fucking hell, okay. And when each of us have reached, or when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, it ate us and we all died. Game over.
Huh?
It's an elevator. I see, it's entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing as he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. Yeah, right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realised it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to the unpleasant roars of as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door opened slowly. Slowly opened. I don't know. I don't care. Well, this was a lot more lavish. It's the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that that will decide your fate.
You
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in the shitty looking place like this.
with me.
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess. I hope you go as well. I honestly hope you go as well. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on. You're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. This is Monokuma ordered. We all walk toward the seats we have been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. He was overly critical, arrogant and condescending, but he also had a great sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted the role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. If that's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There is no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Oh yeah, I didn't buy any skills, shit. Okay, well, I didn't learn any skills, I didn't buy any skills, so that's a problem, but okay. Well.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely! There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you! Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate monogamy, of course.
Of course.
Isn't that much?
Now, let's begin!
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
That's not how that
Are you
works.
even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
I've heard Nagito's voice actor somewhere before and it's driving me insane. I've heard that voice actor somewhere before.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining room table or dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, no. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I know about non-stop debates. I learned about that shit. During discussions, all your classmates speak one after another without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal the lies or mistakes contained within their statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. What truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones, will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticule and press triangle button for fire. Pay close attention to each character's statements. You can choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, it will automatically fail, so be careful. If you press options during these arguments, you can review controls. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why?
Obviously by hiding the body.
They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Sure. Sure.
Why was Byakuya in a place like...
His body was under the very back of
After the killer murdered, they probably moved
The body there.
Bitch, no.
Wrong.
Oh, hello. This guy has an actual voice of authority, not like Makoto.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
You also need to die.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, he found his body under the table.
Look at Ibuki. Look at Ibuki.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
No. Are you Hina and Hiro's love child? Is that what you are? Are you a sporty girl that likes food, but you're also clinically retarded?
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
What? Okay. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably...
Crap!
Ah. So it wasn't security? What would he be doing at a party that wasn't security? Okay, yeah, it isn't security. What? But what was he at the party? He was doing security at the party. What? What am I missing? Why is this a truth bullet? But I don't. What do you want from me? What he was doing at the party, but it wasn't security. The only two things connected to what Byakuya was doing at the party are these two security things. I don't follow. I legit do not follow. What the fuck was he doing?
crap!
Am I looking at this wrong? Am I looking at this wrong? I don't. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I don't get it. What do you want?
Prove it with this. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
How was it the knife? Like, I get it, I get the connection, but how was the knife the response to that specific? How was that? How was the knife? How was the knife the response to that specific? I don't. Okay.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
I don't agree to how the knife is the one connected to what Byakuya was doing at the party, and not the list of dangerous items that he was confiscating, the security equipment he was lugging around, or anything else linked to what he was at. I refuse, you game. I refuse, you
If he
game.
knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
Almost. Ah, yeah, it's a weak spot. Ah, yeah, weak spots, bitches. Rely on my own logic. Well, that's not good, because clearly my logic fails me. Because my logic makes sense. My logic connects things that make sense, and this game doesn't. Therefore, my logic is going to fail me. That's a lot of bullets.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food! Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Bitch, no.
No, that's wrong!
Goggles. Goggles, bitch.
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, probably.
That seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
What? 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 Bitch, did you just... Bitch! What?
That's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Bitch! Bitch, did you just interject? Did you just interject me? Bitch! What? That's a thing they can do now!
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Prove it. Prove it. Yeah, good. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you'll go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak points, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. What is this? And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore a person's remarks, it will skew it to their advantage. In the bottom right hand corner of the screen is a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. If you lose counts of sharpness, even if you miss. So please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes, which means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Oh my god. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak points with the triangle button. Of course, you don't have to. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blades, you will not be able to cut the opponent's remark. Huh? What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry. It appears that there's been a delay in contacting you. Oh my god. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you will take a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Huh? That's about it. Oh my god. Oh my god. The only name has changed, but do you think a change in feeling is important? Press the options button during these arguments to review controls. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? What is this? They're swords!
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't. What happened?
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
I don't. What?
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Damn it!
I can't.
If you just use common sense, the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I don't get what's going on.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh shit, no.
Because if they used them, they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
I think I get it. I think I get it.
Even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Fuck.
Because if they use night vision, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even if, in reality, so those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
No? Oh no, I gotta shoot a triangle. Like that, yeah. Okay, okay, alright, alright.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Fucking!
Because if then they couldn't kill Byakuya even in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Crap!
Because if they use night vision, then they couldn't kill Byakuya.
I am so fucking confused. I am so fucking confused about what's going on.
The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut
There we I don't. That confused me so much. It hurt.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But what?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Okay. Okay, Ibuki. Okay, Ibuki, calm down. Calm down.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Ooh, you totally mean that in a perverted way.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
Yes.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yes, I do, Kyoko. Alright, where's that goddamn letter? Where's that goddamn letter? Why is that a truth bullet?
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
The hell is this?
It's a letter, you fuckwad.
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage. It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Those are still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do you mean? By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
Okay, this thing sounded like a Dachi. What's going on there?
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. A strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing. Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
We don't know.
Well, obviously, the killer.
Is it really one? Yes, the killer is one of us. Who is it? Anna. Among us. Who's want to kill Anna? Teru probably.
Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
Yes, you can, Angel. Whatever you want to say.
What is it, Miss Sonia?
Exactly.
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
Well, I mean, the paint was glowing.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Quite possibly.
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
Because they probably caused
Had
it.
to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Pekoyama!
I still can't believe that's a real name.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, they didn't need to wear glasses. I didn't notice that.
Oh, I guess she's not.
Shut up, hero.
You believe her so easily!
With Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
So you don't care about technicalities like facts and proof? Okay, sure. Sure, mate, okay. Is that really what happened? No, it's not. After this debate, blue-coloured weak points will start, for fuck's sake. Can we just go back to Danganronpa 1? Because I knew what that was. What is this fucking truth blades and blue weak points? Argue points! Blue-coloured weak points will be called agree spots. What? When shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire truth bullets that prove the other person's testimony is correct. Oh, for fuck's sake. When your truth bullet merges with their weakness, it will become a logically sound argument. Isn't it a little hot in here? Now, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want this. I don't want this. Well, the only account I can think of that would have anything to do with Peku is
Since Peko was in the
Neko.
office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
just adding layers.
I think Peko is telling the truth.
They're adding layers upon layers to this bullshit.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Oh, shut up.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started, and it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Shut the fuck. Why is this a running thing?
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
The fact that this game starts with, yo, look at this noble, elegant woman. She was taking a massive shit. It's like, okay.
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
You need to leave.
Seriously, stop it.
Yeah, seriously.
Still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. It's a fair point, but...
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that.
I don't know.
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
You know that, do you? You know that for a fact.
Did you eat anything?
I don't remember eating.
Now that you brought food to the office, just a little bit from the...
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you?
No, that's wrong.
No, because other people ate it as well.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Yeah, otherwise Akane would be dead.
Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Oh damn.
This bickering.
Oh damn, Princess having none of your bullshit. Princess having none of your bullshit.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
I hope you die, and I hope it's painful. I hope it's searingly painful.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's actually important. So we need to make clear how the blackout occurred. You mean like the irons and the... Yeah, they got the irons. The irons and the air conditioner and all that.
How did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Oh, shut up.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Nah.
Probably messed with the breaker.
Nah.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Yeah, that's a good girl. The fact that I'm shooting consent bullets is weird.
Just as Mahiru said, the blackout was caused by a power surge.
Mahiru, that's how it said. Mahiru. Okay. I need to write this down.
Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Jesus! Sir, that was rude!
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout?
Yes, fucking Ken. Yes, Kenshiro.
That's inexcusable!
Okay, let's do this bullshit again. It's probably the AC timer. It's probably the AC timer. I'm sick of the AC timer.
And for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to this, and that means everyone who isn't when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout...
Allow me to cut through those words.
Okay, I'm kind of impressed with myself that I was able to get that down, despite how poorly the first attempt was.
Blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
I love her. I love her. She's so pure.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
She's so pure.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it. Dun dun dun! Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
Jesus, calm down.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
That's a problem.
Shut up! You guys just quiet!
Ah,
I
damn!
would have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
Quite possible.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach.
And here's why I don't fully believe that. She has a large fucking kendo stick on her back. She can use it to jab shit.
Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible. No,
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
it's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Okay, calm down, Ultimate Hope Boy.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Are you sure you're Ultimate Luck and not... Are you Makoto? Are you Makoto? What is this? Are you Makoto?
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
What is happening?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident.
What's happened to him? Is he Makoto? What is... Is a split personality with Makoto going on? What is...
Now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right?
What is this?
Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
What has happened to you?
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What happened to you?
Implying.
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, it's the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killing. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
No!
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
What has happened to you?
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
Why?
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy! Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down. We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
Was it you?
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
Was it you?
Wrong,
Oh, hello. Hello.
I think.
Did you say something?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Jeez, who are you? Who are you, sir?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
What role do you play in this case? You're a mixture of Makoto, Kyoko, and Byakuya. Who are you? What are you?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we we already covered that. They use glowing paint as a mark.
Well, yeah, but you can't see glowing paint from above the table.
I mean before that.
The cable on the lamp.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The cable on the lamp.
Where everyone was standing before the blackout, right?
The cable. Oh, hello.
Here!
Ah, yeah, I was right.
Killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Our boy Nagi. Our boy Yo Hope. Our boy Hope conquers all.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
This case has been going on for an hour and we aren't really anywhere closer to find out who did it. Was it him? I don't know.
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
When he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Well, he is the ultimate lucky student.
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it? I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Really?
combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful. How beautiful it is.
Are you okay? Are you okay, sir?
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
He does a tad.
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
I don't understand.
Just stop it already. Seriously. What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else the ultimate worthless. Too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
What is your deal?
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
Don't admit that.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds.
It's like you're Junko and Makoto in the same person. What is this? Who are you?
Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions. In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, it was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing. I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning
Because
duty?
he's the ultimate lucky student.
See, well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
What is this guy's deal?
I see!
ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck.
Shit.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, the despair it brings.
Are you actually a mixture of Junko and Makoto? What is this? You're a weird mixture of hope and friendship and pure and utter despair.
It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this site.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this?
He wasn't killed by a knife because his murder wounds are consistent with a 5mm long object.
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Bitch, she's about to save your life.
I'm sorry. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Lines of white noise will appear to this. My god. The truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines. Ah. Please time your truth bullets just right so they don't get interrupted by white noise. Oh, please don't run. Looking forward to despair. Alright. In this debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. That will be explained later. Okay. Because of the autopsy, right? Yeah.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
Shut up.
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is...
Shut up and let the woman get her words out!
He killed Byakuya with the knife you hit. No, that's wrong.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Jesus, calm the fuck down, sir. Calm the fuck down, you petulant child.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry!
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout,
Did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
What is wrong with you?
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
What is wrong with her?
Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it. What's not it?
We got a bitch you can hear in the dark. I know how that sounds, but shut up.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, real?
You were the one who told me, remember? While everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Seriously, you need to die soon.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth.
What?
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
And how'd you kill him?
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
But then what killed him?
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
So you weren't the killer, so shut the fuck up.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
And to think, you threatened Mikan for proving this bullshit and saving your life.
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What other world is brimming with so much...
Seriously, are you like Makoto and Junko's love child? What are you? What are you, sir?
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
What is your problem?
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
What is wrong with him? Wait, what?
Well now,
Now then, the class trial has reached the climax, but okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about we try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
what are you gonna do?
Is this like a skip option for people who have played the game before? I'm gonna continue on. Oh, okay.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil!
Okay, now as much as I'm enjoying this, I will want to just bring this up now. I hope not all of the cases in this game.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Okay, I hope not all the cases in this game are as back and forth, no progress made for an hour and a half as this case. Because all the cases in the first game were about an hour and a half. We're now an hour and a half in and no progress has been made. It's just been back and forth, back and forth. Ah, I'm actually the killer. Wait, no I'm not. Lol, JK. Like, I hesitate to say that it feels like my time is being wasted, but if you go back and forth for an hour and a half with zero progress, it feels like my time has been wasted.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed, and his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone.
Shut up.
So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Zero promises.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
Yeah, it does.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
Because Byakuya exploded with blood and he has none on him.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
What is your problem? Who are... I don't...
I'm not talking about your looks.
I see.
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me. That is weird.
I don't. Every time you open your mouth, you confuse me.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
And after this, when we find out he's not the killer, people should lock this guy away because he cannot be trusted ever again. Why is this a truth bullet?
I can prove
prove it with this.
But yeah, like, he can never be trusted again. We need to lock him away.
Talking
He's
about the
done.
bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
Then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
No, but she means where the murderer was.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all.
Under the floor, boys!
You look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the floor, boys!
Table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
Improved Hangman's Gambit, you say? To line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will fly across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. 1. If 2 different letters clash, you will take damage. 2. If the same letters clash, they fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while trying to not let 2 different letters clash. You have been given the technique to catch and release. Oh my god. With the reticule, the left stick and press the X button on top of the letter. You can snatch that letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch a letter, however, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press X again, the letter caught, you'll shoot it with your cursor aiming. Oh my god. Okay. Make sure you hit the same letters so they can fuse. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing X, you can blow it up to erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release the X button, and after you fuse them, fire with X button. The whole lot of X buttons. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of the improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Oh my god, display the question, the square button, to figure out what the keyword is. Okay. Okay, game. Alright. Okay. Oh. I know this is going slow on purpose. It's going to speed the fuck up later. I'm going to ask why the U didn't count. That's why. Okay, D button would be nice. And a H, please. My kingdom for a H. Fuck him. Ah. Oh my god. Just give me the letters I fucking need, Jesus. God. Alright. Fuck me then. Jesus. That's improved. Hangman's Gambit is slow as fuck.
Got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards.
Wait, I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Gundam? Because he got his earring back, so there must be a way.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboard.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction, it is of no concern. True, this is the evil 4th eye.
Just shut up and answer the question.
Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. one of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos.
The fact that they call him like Jumpy and Sandy and stuff like that is amazing.
A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Isn't this exactly what I said as soon as Byakuya's body was found?
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
Alright.
I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
You.
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
I've provided you 3 good options to who it could be.
Who wasn't at the party again?
There was Cookboy, and Cookboy.
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right? Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
And you were also stationed in the room next door to the storage room, so if anyone went past you, you would have known.
The only person who wasn't at the party...
Despite how much we hate him, it isn't Ryu.
Judging from the photo I took before the blackout... it obviously has to be him! Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
There you go again.
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Oh yeah, the silencer. Good times. Shoot down the white noise. Yay! Even though he has an alibi because of Chiaki. There we go, Chiaki's account.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And you could have stared at panties all day
Why?
without going to the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
The culprit is self-evident.
What happened there?
During the party, was lurking under the...
And they could have stared at without going to the store.
Is that true?
Don't act like I'm the...
But when the party nobody saw you. That means you have no...
What happened there? It just bounced off. Did it hit the white text by mistake? Like, did it just hit the last pixel of the white text?
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
And someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
So someone had to be stationed next to the goddamn place as the blackout started. Or they had to have known the blackout was about to take place so they'd be there.
But is it really impossible?
I'm talking about Cook Boy.
It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Did you know who it was from the start and you just Byaku'd it? You Byaku'd it and was like, nah, let's fuck with them. Let's fuck with them. Let's make it interesting.
The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that, it's like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Kind of pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
God! No! No! Yeah! Okay!
Agree with that.
Bitch! Woo!
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right?
You've already done more than hero. Congrats.
But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list. It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around.
Yeah, boy. Hot plates for days.
The killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
Wait, no. The portable stove isn't a hot place, is it? Is it? Maybe. I don't know.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in...
Now that I know it's you, I can't wait for you to die.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
Yes.
No, that's wrong.
Let me guess. People would have seen the light.
Be able to break through my argument?
Yes, probably. This seems like it should be like the final battle of the game. What on earth? This feels like it should be the final. Are you going to do this every case? Oh, I already have the answer in sight.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I already see what you're going for, mate.
What Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see it was because the hallway. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway,
Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Bitch, no!
Cut through those words!
Fire door, motherfucker!
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Fucking rude.
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey! It's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
No.
I think I am. I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
Okay. Okay, can we pick him? Yeah, we can pick him. Get the fuck out of here, boy.
You're the only one! Fairy tale. Could it be you? What? What are you talking about?
Terry's the killer?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer? Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic? You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
Terry. That attitude is so not like you, for the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
Why are you helping him?
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Seriously, you need to die soon.
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya?
Because glowing paint is a sign.
You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
So the paint.
What? A shining liquid in the dark? That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
I can prove it with this! The mark you're talking about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Ah! By using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved. That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing.
So if Byakuya didn't have his goggles on, you would have died. How lucky is that? Wow! Wow!
See, that's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
How lucky is that?
Well, Teru!
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
You again? Just stop already!
That's amazing! He was going to be the killer, but his plan got thwarted, and that was good luck. Because if his plan didn't get thwarted, he would have been the murder victim. Oh my god, that's amazing!
Now, we should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall.
There's gaps in the floorboards. He could just talk normally and we would assume.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
But Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat. So, if you want, you should try licking me.
No way! You look greasy. But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you keep falsely accusing me? It's not like I wanna blame you.
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
He's honestly, he's like Makoto and Junko. He's like, he lives in despair, but he's a hope fetishist. What is this? Who is he? But again, gaps in the floorboards. There we go, gaps in the floorboards. Fuck you, I'm picking it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Yeah, bitch.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall. Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall. But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
I'm sorry?
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asabu and raised in South Aoyama.
What?
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar! If Teru Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru Teru actually there during that time?
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
What is happening? What is...
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
What?
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying. However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
I mean, he wasn't. Oh my god, it's gonna come into effect, isn't it?
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Yes, we have proof that he wasn't there.
Why don't we consult his memories?
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Probably can.
Oh, you again.
Oh god, I know it's gonna come into play. I know how. Because he's a fucking perv. If he was there, he would have made a comment.
I can prove it with this.
This is actually truthfully, that's relevant.
You're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back. And you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time. Right.
Whoa, what? Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
Look, I wasn't complaining, I was just confused.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
What is wrong with you?
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet, yeah?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore. It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You mean the missing iron skewer?
You understand him? But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate. He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
The iron skewer.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
No one really, but it has to be cleared up.
Good enough. Not good enough at all.
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
He said, try to do it.
No, he said wanna do it, wanna do it.
What a confusing accent.
Yeah, no, it's Cajun. I think it's Cajun. It's the iron skewer. It's the this case has taken 2 hours. And we only made progress in the last fucking 30 minutes. Oh my god. This sounds like Rhythm Mixer from fucking Birth by Sleep. You know what would be nice? An R. So this is improved Hangman's Gambit, by the way. This is improved. Like, you can slow it down for whatever fucking reason. This is where I need to buy abilities, I am assuming. Because, God fucking Jesus. Anytime a K wants to exist, fucking God. Wow. Okay. Okay. Fuck you. If an R wants to exist. Oh boy. This is improved Hangman's Gambit.
I got it!
That's it! The weapon must be the iron skewer!
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne. Okay.
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably over the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Soul shield. The fuck are soul shields? It'll probably be a pain. It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, Mr. Classroom. After all, you must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. Panic talk action. It's called a bullet time bat. Sorry, I mean panic talk action. It's a PTA. Yeah. Doing PTA. You must destroy all your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver a final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Okay. Okay. Yep, it's basically a BTB. Or not.
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country kid? I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
You mean that giant meat on the bone? That giant meat on the bone?
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah, I know, I can hear him. I can understand him.
Shut up! That's impossible!
I'm not missing.
Unforgivable!
Oh, it's hold!
Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible!
I will admit, I kind of just stopped reading the explanation because it is just bullet time battle. So I missed the crucial detail that is hold, not tap.
I don't know! Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be? This is the end!
But the iron skewer had been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it. But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now? I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
This woman's a danger.
Wait, now hold on. a second. Time out, time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that.
Huh? Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here. I'm already eating it. A bear that eats meat.
Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, but he's a stuffed bear.
What is this? So yummy!
Tailnet, that's my meat!
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My, there's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
What is your purpose here?
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me. Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito, I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Yeah. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Issa, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all.
This class trial's gone on for like 2.5 hours. Like, I'm fucking dying. It's taken 8. I've been playing this game for 8 hours. We're at chapter 1.
To do that, you need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Like, I'm enjoying myself, but for fuck's sake, this is dragged on.
So, you need to do.
Did it say my throb is chesting? Did it just say my throb is chesting? I need to go back in the recording and look at that. Every case has one last feature to bring the trial to an end, the closing argument. In this phase, you give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the form of a comic book. This representation is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas with a number of places in Gap. Wait, for those of you who played the previous game, I hesitated at first. But it's basically the same concept. Okay. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there's a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto a gap on each page, it will display hints on top of the screen. Okay. I'm sorry? You know what, we'll come back to that, fuck it. Or not. Okay, alright, I see where it was saying, like, yeah, it'll trip you up, but shit's basically the same. Okay. It seems like he didn't mean to. Like, it honestly seems like he was supposed to kill him.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Okay. Alright.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on.
I don't think I've ever heard Johnny Young Bosch like run through such a complex thing like this. Like whenever I hear Johnny Young Bosch, it's normally like fighting. It's normally to do with fighting. Like I don't hear stuff like this where he's detailing elaborate plans.
Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. he saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right. Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed. He had to retrieve that knife, and at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
My question is, why did he do this, though?
Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Thank fuck for that. I'm dying. Okay, wow. Wow, okay. Ah, yeah, B rank. Ah, yeah, 95 coins.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate?
Maybe. How long is this recording going on for? An hour and 22 minutes. Oh, God. 2 hours and 40 minutes so far. We're not even at the execution yet. Okay, this case is going to have to split up into 2 episodes because I can't do a 3-hour long episode that is just the case.
Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
But why did he do it though?
Correct!
That's right, this time the black and responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teruteru Hanamura.
No.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a ponce like you, or a ponce like him, is the one who killed Byakuya? But why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it.
It was a mistake, I'm telling you. It was just a mistake. I was only trying to save one of you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I had a weird laughter near the dining hall. And when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of the cleaning duty, putting a knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room, next to the air conditioner and the timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he... You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Teruteru, just to let you know, it's pointless for you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start. What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want... I just... What? I have all of the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
Yeah.
See?
See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you'll become even stronger yourself? Which means, the stronger the despair you face, even stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness. And in order to see it, I'm going to have to become everyone's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair. What's wrong with this guy? So you don't understand, that's fine. I really don't mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy. So it's alright. This love of mine is unrequited. I suppose you can be called the ultimate alternate fanatic.
No way!
You, there's something wrong with you. Really? Do you think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me? But isn't that what love is? What's wrong with this guy? Okay, what's the meaning of this? Say it to me, I don't understand. Anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favourite boxer, you don't want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that.
What?
Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply tragedy, but for whatever humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to even higher level.
Amazing.
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point. What is this guy has problems? There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
I don't.
What's going on?
This is okay. It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess I'd look at the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. That is why you did not mind when Telltale discovered your plan.
That's
Or
wrong.
perhaps that was intentional too. Huh? Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, but it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Terutoru? You expected to pique Terutoru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming even more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true, I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found when I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall. Don't get too close to it. Oh. I don't. This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's not right. That's why. Yeah, that's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know. But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who's supposed to take that knife. And that's why I aimed across the eye skewer there. But why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably stopped or tried to stop Nagito from grabbing that knife. And then in place of Nagito.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps.
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will
I will guide you all. That much I promise. Could it be, in order to keep that promise, as long as he was wearing that night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving on those floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take that knife. I see, Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet, I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. Well, but we shouldn't let him die in vain. Oh my god. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail? Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took the precautionary measures, the results that were going to be more fun later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. Because you're fucking lucky, that's why. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that has been saved, I didn't want it to go to waste. So that's why I decided to help Terutoru. Why? Why? Well, because Terutoru decided to commit his crime. Because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. So basically, you want to cultivate the ultimate hope to defeat the ultimate despair. You are basically trying to get Super Makoto to fight Super Junko, is what you're basically saying. You're basically looking for the one person who can save the world from how fucked it is. Alright. What do you mean confirmed? Just stop it already.
Well,
Plus, I can't really help myself. I also empathise with Terutoru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in a confused state, this trial would have been ruined, right?
isn't that
Right.
right?
In order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die. So, you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Terutoru?
Man,
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and it turned out to be a bad ending for Terutoru. But, you should be proud of yourselves. You are not dying in vain.
Great!
You'll become the splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up!
Seriously,
Shut
stop it already. I'm gonna...
Hey!
Oh boy.
Huh?
But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teru. Ick?
What's the matter?
Then you forget, right? Because I told you at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them. Hold on.
Wait! No!
That was...
No.
How should I put it? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I thought it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. Murder is still murder. If you kill someone, that's murder. But is there anything like sympathy judgments? Exonerating circumstances, or maybe in probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. That's not... Hey. Save me, you guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so... Be honest. I was learning about Nagito's plan. You saw the opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right? You're wrong, There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you are just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everyone else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
That is...
Teru!
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. No. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Okay. Because she's waiting for me. Mama's waiting for me at home. She's waiting for me all by herself for the day I graduate Hope Peak and come home.
Okay, I'm going now.
Okay.
When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
If you hear me fidgeting about, it's because my headphones have been on charge for like the past 30 minutes. Because fuck, this has been long. And I want to hear what's going on, but I can't.
Oh my. You're still talking about that.
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for... So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but... Wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are... I won't lose to some illness.
I know that.
I promised. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. So you killed a man. You killed a man to save a diner. Mama's waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day,
Hey!
then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mum? Is she still waiting for me? So, you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all a lie. I wanted to make sure I still have a place to call home. Teru, you... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And that's not the it's not the Teru that didn't believe it. He believed it more than anyone else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it. If only I knew how he felt. Something like this never would have happened. No, I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So you wanted to kill... Yeah, you wanted the first kill. I'm sorry, you guys. It doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but... There was anything I could do. and I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. Ah, I see.
I think I'm the one who went.
Teru. I see. Interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mum is so boring. So it seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment. Can I at least hear the punishment? I can, thank God.
You can't!
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
Yeah, now that there's an annoying little sister that has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait!
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Hey! Please!
Tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamo Daya? To Mama?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Yeah, you ain't getting nothing.
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it. Jeez, what a bitch. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, of course. Your ass gonna get cooked, you know. Wait, what? Wait, what? You're not gonna cook him? Wait. Oh, you're gonna deep fry him. Oh God! Oh God! That's horrible! Oh God! What the fuck?
Extreme!
What the fuck?
Yeah!
What the fuck is that? Oh my God! Oh, the adrenaline is rushing through me. Teru.
Damn it!
Ah, are you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Ah, didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes in a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it in front of you, in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. Same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it. Ah, so cruel. Technically, Monokuma didn't really.
Nice.
Like, I don't want to take Monokuma's side, but in this case, he didn't really drive him to do it. Like, it wasn't like, It was more Nagito that drove him to do it, if anything. It can't be helped. Rules are rules. This is the killing rule, after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? Oh, there's a catch. Don't tell the catches. You figured it out. That's right. You guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know about your school memories, right? Then you better start killing. Right, why didn't you tell Teru about his mum or his diner? He had the right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have the right to know.
Bastard!
So hurry up and tell us. What do you mean earlier about when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. You're gonna do it, but telling them is kind of... But I never told you guys I'd tell you right away.
What?
Wow.
Not fair. Of course.
I'll keep my promise to return to your memories someday. But it's still not clear as to when that someday will actually be. This motherfucker. And the fact that Monami is here and is like as aware of everything as Monokuma and is withholding information willingly. You're as bad. You're as bad as Monokuma.
Huh?
What the heck?
So cruel!
That's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Taro, you stupid.
Such despair.
Ending like this is so full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, you need to shut the fuck up, mate.
You,
why are you smiling? How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope, and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I'm already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. What is wrong with you? You're not ultimate luck. You're ultimate fucking... I don't know. I don't know what you are, but you are not luck, so you have problems. You... How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure to discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's really not that big of a deal. If you students of Hope Academy, if you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents, then it shouldn't matter if you guys to you guys at all if I cooperate the killer, right? You're claiming so confidently that you're side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly I just want to watch everyone destroy all despair that comes for you, one after another. Just kidding.
Piss me
Hey,
off.
can I punch you? I just want to be satisfied until I punch you. Fine. Alright, let's stop this already. It's going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. How does that?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling towards Hope Peak Academy, right? Just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
How can you say you're not? Why don't you say it yourself? You don't know anything about each other's true nature. No? If that's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't remember what his talent is. I can't. Please feel free to punch him. Will do. Hold on.
Please stop!
Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something else we must do. Something else?
Please
We
listen!
must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Do our best.
You fiend.
Well,
You must first leave here and get some rest. And then, we shall all work together to do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry!
I'm sorry. If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at? Not killing each other, maybe? Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well,
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to that feeling that you have to do your best.
right?
So, let's do our best. Just make sure the killer guy just never happens again.
But
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do
Alright. I know what you're talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. If we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend, I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul, and fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together to leave this island. And do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continue to say it over and over without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen on the class trial where Byakuya and Teruto were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed and began walking around the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up to the sky. 9 fucking hours. At the end of the first trial for Danganronpa 1, it was maybe the 5-hour mark. We're at 9 fucking hours and we just got past the first trial. Oh boy, this is gonna be a longer game. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like cloud and snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. The thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even in my daily life. That's why I might not be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely gonna go home. What has happened? As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with the sensation. Is this...
Is someone watching me?
What? What? Are we being watched from satellite? Or are we being watched because, again, we're in the VR? We're in the Matrix, so the Matrix person's watching us. I don't know. Is it the architect? Is the architect watching us? I'm sorry, how did you say that? Danganganga. You missed a syllable there. What? Ganganganga. A 3-star badge for why? And a 1 stick for reasons. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh, fucking saving. Fucking saving. Oh, okay, we're done for the day. Fucking done for the day. Oh god.